Hello, my beautiful friends. I'm Shannon. This is Lifestyle Manifesting, and I'm talking all about manifesting as a lifestyle. Today, I want to start talking about shifting your identity. This is the topic in my VIP group tonight. In my VIP group, it's a paid subscription monthly membership group where I go live talking about all different topics. And tonight, I'm talking about shifting your identity right now. Remember, who you are is why your whole world is what it is. The concept that you hold of yourself reflects out into the world. So if you want to manifest things into your life, more money into your life, the job into your life, the career into your life, the relationship into your life, when you want to manifest those things into your life, you need to shift your concept of yourself, shift your identity. Be that person. You only need to assume that you're that person to shift into that reality. So there's kind of duality. There's dual aspects of this, right? There's the duality of life. You as a human, seeing yourself separate, separateness in the world, that it's not one and connected with you. And then there's the aspect of you connecting with your higher self, knowing who you are. With the 3D personality, when you want to shift into a relationship, then you want to have the thoughts and feelings from being in that relationship. When you want to manifest money, let's say, for example, you always make $50,000 a year, and that's just what you expect because that's what you got your degree in, and that's what people typically get. Now you're going to reflect a reality that you're just making. That's what you see yourself as, right? That's your part of your identity when it comes to your career or money or how much you make. So shift your identity to see yourself as someone who's making 200,000, 500,000, whatever you want it to be. It's infinite, right? You shift your identity by being that person, but also the other aspect is connecting with your higher self, right? That higher self within you, because this is just a temporary existence in the human body. You are actually, it's kind of an illusion, right? You're actually one and connected with your higher self. Connect more with that version of you who knows everything is here existing for you. All of creation is complete. That's the identity you want to connect with. That higher self that knows this reality already exists for you. This desire already exists for you. It's yours. Okay? You only need to accept it and receive it. You affirm that reality and you connect with all possibilities existing, and you become that, okay? It must manifest, it's law. You stay loyal to that desire. Stay loyal by knowing it's done, okay? You could affirm it, right? When you're doubting and having a doubt here or there, then you reaffirm that you are that person making that amount of money. You are that person with the job or career you want. You are the person with the new house. You are the person in the relationship, okay? Be that person. Just claim it. That's all you need to do is claim it and know that it's yours, and then have faith in it. So you shift realities by embodying and being that version of you right now. With your thoughts and your feelings and assumptions, you just assume and know that it's done. All right, so that's my topic tonight in my VIP group. I wanted to go through that a little bit. I'm going to be talking about that. And I want to answer some questions before I go. Hello, everybody. I texted my ex-husband this weekend and he responded. He's not SP, but realized I still love him. Okay, great. Well, so any movement you have is success, and you want to acknowledge that success, right? That you're deliberately creating that, okay? So, but look, stop saying he's not SP. I know you want to tell me that, okay? Oh, he's not your SP. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Well, do you want him to be your SP? Actually, I don't know that. I don't know what you want, but look, that's success. So affirm the reality you want. Remember, the story that you're telling yourself is that's the story that's manifesting in your world. And when you're focusing on the stories of worries and doubts and fears or insecurities, then those worries, doubts, insecurities will reflect back in your world. So instead, step into your confidence, step into your knowing that you only need to focus on that desired reality. Okay, so see yourself as someone who's secure and confident and gets everything you want. Can you give your opinion about mind movies? Because I know you like Joe Dispenza. You know what? Yeah, so I do have that mind. I don't use it all the time anymore, but I did use it. The mind movie, there's a mind movie app that actually Dr. Joe recommends, and I had downloaded that. It's great. You know, it's visualization. It's putting your focus and attention. Whatever technique you use, you're using it because it feels good to be in that experience. So choose and do the techniques that you like. And by the way, you don't even have to do any techniques. You know that your thought is actually a seed that you're planting. So every thought you're planting, it must manifest. Right? All your good, all your desires must, create that belief. All your desires must manifest. So yeah, my movies are pretty fun. I think they're fun, so there's that creative aspect of putting it together. So look at the whole process. This is how it could feel good. You're not doing and creating a mind movie to make something happen. You're creating the mind movie to experience the things you want. So when you start to put a mind movie together, you could find any app to do that, right? You can even make your own from like Pinterest or whatever, or like a Google, you can do it through Google, right? But the whole process would be, it is exciting, right? You're starting to look at things you want. So you're looking at photos of things, oh, I want to do this and I want to do that and I like this. And then you're finding inspiring music. So you're already most likely in an uplifted mood, and that mood, right? Our mood affects our state. So that's a good mood to be in. That's the mood of experiencing that reality. So that's all powerful. The process of even just putting the mind movie together is just as powerful as watching it. Okay, how do I manifest more people in my classes? Well, start to visualize that there's people in your classes, okay? And then also you're observing and looking at your own beliefs. Like, did you already create a story? Well, there's not a lot of people in class because not a lot of people are taking this, or that, it only holds a certain amount of people in the room. I mean, so all of those beliefs, the thing is, the class can be in a bigger room, okay? It's just in that room because that's the way it is. So start to affirm that there's more people. Start to visualize more people in your room, or in the classroom. Are you like giving classes? Is that what you mean? In my classes? Okay, maybe that's what you mean. I was thinking like you're taking a class, but are you providing a service and you have classes that you're providing? So visualize that people want to work with you and they want to be in your class and they see your value and they find you inspiring, if that's, the angle that you're coming from. Okay, today I saw a video named "My Ex Trying to Come Back" and his name was Tag. Okay, is it a BBL? Yeah, it is, but here, you stop being in the question state where you're like, oh, is it? Well, just decide it is. Thank you for the roses, right? Okay, you're the creator. And I always like how Dr. Joseph Murphy, he always describes like, you are the captain, right? You're the captain. You're the captain of the ship. Like how the captain of the ship is not wondering, is this the right route? Is this where we're supposed to go? No. You are the captain, you are the creator, you are the operant power. So you decide, yes, it is. That's the state you want to be in. That's a state of more conviction in your own creation, in your own belief about you and how you create. Okay, not doubting and worrying, but feeling and going within, trusting, right? It's trusting self. Trusting, because we go through the world, like a whole experience of the world. We may have this experience where it's like, not trusting ourselves, always asking everybody, right? Like, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Is this better? Is that better? Well, learn to go within instead of going to the outer world to tell you. Because you're the creator anyway. You'll create the experience you want. So start being that version of you and deciding, yep, birds before land, it's working. Okay, that's going to make you a really powerful manifester. Okay, do you think it means anything if you've been manifesting someone and you see their family at your job? Absolutely, absolutely. So do you see when you're focused on someone, it's bringing them into your life? Okay, so you brought path of least resistance, seeing their family. Create that meaning, right? It's everything. You're assigning meaning and giving meaning to everything in your reality. So give it that meaning. Yes. So I've been feeling so down because everything is going south with SPs. Okay. Can't focus on affirming advice. Focus on being in the state of gratitude. Okay, what are you doing? It's summer. Well, I don't know what part of the world you're in, okay? But here in Chicago, it's summertime. So there's like a good energy, good vibe. Go do things that you enjoy doing and stop putting so much focus and attention and affirming for someone in your life. Instead, put the attention on yourself. Put the attention on yourself. What are you going to go do today that's fun? Go have fun. Go do something joyful. Like, okay, it sounds simple, but here's the thing. Remember, you're manifesting a reality of what you're putting your awareness on. So if you're putting your awareness on things that are fun and exciting, you're going to manifest a reality that brings more of that experience to you. Okay, so that's what you want to do. And then while you're having fun, let's say even if you worked out and you felt like, whew, totally relieved and you feel so good and you just burned off steam, that's an amazing time to affirm because you're already, you're feeling more content or satisfied, fulfilled. You're not feeling lack. And you don't want to be affirming in the midst of feeling lack when you're like missing and needing someone in your life. You're missing and needing, and now you're affirming for them to be in your life. That's lack, and that just pushes them away. Okay, so don't do that. Instead, focus on the fun things. Living life, being in the state of gratitude, being in the state of love. Yeah, meditate. You can meditate. Meditation is powerful. It's not even totally necessary we're already manifesting. The power of meditation is quieting your mind, becoming disciplined. It's a discipline, right? That helps you with your mental discipline when you're looking at the 3D reality. Okay, so that's powerful. Quieting your mind, connecting with your inner state and your inner thoughts instead of the outer world. So yeah, that's great. Simply Zana. Once you get your desired version of someone, how do you get rid of the anxiety of possibly getting the old version? Is that what you're gonna say? Okay, part of it's missing, or maybe it's lower. Well, you're all in control. In your reality, you're all in control. So, sorry, I'm trying to find where that question was. Okay. So you get the desired version in them. The anxiety should feel, well, here's the thing. You still have anxiety there. It's because you're not maybe understanding completely that you're the operant power and that you see that you manifested them. But you're more than just manifesting someone. You are the creator. You are everything in your reality. You're giving life to everything. You're the life-giving spirit. So you could create, it's you creating. So create always gets better. How do you want to see your reality? First of all, if it did feel like it's getting old, so what? But you just have to know that you could create right now. Hey, we always come up with great ideas. We always have exciting things in our lives. We're always invited to parties. You could create that kind of reality. I create a reality where I'm always included. I'm always invited, right? So I do have a lot of options of things to do. And then I can kind of pick and choose. So I deliberately created that. Deliberately look at how you want your world to look. And then you're affirming and looking from that perspective. Instead of thinking like we're never invited, there's nothing to do, this is getting old, it's getting really boring. Okay, that's just mirroring a reality that's going to show you more of it. And you don't want that, right? You want more, it's new, exciting, and better. So that's what you focus on, right? It's always getting better. It's always getting more exciting. There's always more, there's new things to do. I'm really good at, whether it's you or people in your life. People in your life have really good ideas and they're always like initiating and contacting you about it. This way you don't always have to come up with, I don't always have to come up with the plan. I create that people in my reality come up with plans also. Okay. Unless you want to come up with a plan. For me, I like a little, mix it up a little bit. Okay, Vishy, I can't visualize properly or hear my SP's voice. Oh, you don't have to hear their voice. And there's not really a thing of visualizing properly. Because if I told you there's a green Lamborghini outside your door, you would have, okay, maybe you don't know it exactly how it looks, but you have a pretty good idea. Okay, you would think of what color green. So you're already imaging in your mind with your words and conversation. So because your subconscious mind is thinking in pictures. So you're already visualizing. Don't worry about it. Don't get hung up on all those little things, because that's gonna, the point of the visualizing and the point of like the inner conversations is just to put your focus and attention on the reality that you prefer. You don't even have to hear their voice. You just imagine the kind of things you want someone to say to you. Imagine the kind of conversations you would have if you're creating an imaginal conversation, okay? Okay. I struggle being consistent. I feel like I can't focus on what I want. I give up. Any advice? Okay. Well, you don't even have to be consistent. That's okay if you're not consistent. Don't be in a struggle against your world. You don't have to be consistent. By the way, I'm not consistent really whatsoever. I may create things in my life, kind of a little bit of consistency here and there, but generally for me, I'm not consistent. One day I wake up at this time, another day I wake up at that time. You don't have to be consistent with your techniques or manifestation techniques. You don't even have to do the techniques. You just have to put more of a focus on the type of reality you want and knowing that you're unlimited, okay? So allow yourself just to move with the world. Allow yourself to just move in the flow. Why not? It's the physical world, or 3D world is going to tell us, like, be consistent, create habits. Okay, we do want to, some of those things could be helpful. Okay, if you want them and need them in your life, sure, but you don't have to have those things. It's you deciding what you want your world to be. You could be be in the most loving relationship and be multimillionaire without really doing anything and have a life of ease if that's what you want. You don't have to be consistent. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know why it feels harder to affirm when you just can't shift from being sad. Well, okay, so how do you shift out of sadness? That's because, guess what? You forgot you're the creator. Why are you being sad? Okay, I get it. You're sad. It's allow the feeling, allow being sad, allow the emotion, and then step back into your power. Or softly and gently start to each day say to yourself that you're going to do something that you enjoy. You decide for 30 days you're going to do something that makes you happy every day. What could make you happy? That's going to help you shift into the state of feeling like a little better, right? Something that just feels good or satisfying, rather than sad, but just kind of content, satisfied, fulfilled, happy, right? Get into those kind of higher states, which you don't have to be in those higher states all the time. But we don't want to, who really wants to be sad all the time, right? So don't you think the goal is to feel good or just feel content? It's not just feel good, just feel content. Okay, so you're the operant power. You get to create whatever you want. Why don't you start creating some really fun, exciting things that feel good? And you don't have to focus on that one desire that feels so powerful. You're more powerful than the circumstance. But start manifesting things on a daily basis, deliberately, because you're already doing it anyway, but just do it deliberately. Okay, it's hard at first, but the more you ignore and persist, the easier it gets, I promise. Okay, yeah. Kristen was saying that. Yep. Right. Okay, the reason that you're ignoring, it's because whatever you put your attention on persists in your world or becomes, it's your experience. So just shift your attention to something that feels better. Even if you're going to binge watch TV show, right? Whatever, a series. And if that feels good, go for it. Okay? Allow yourself to do that. How do you deal with people around you getting angry, jealous for your blessings? They're not. That's not, I don't think it's possible. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible. Everyone is yourself pushed out. So no one's jealous and angry for my blessings. I'm the creator of my reality. I'm not jealous. Okay, so if there's people in your world that are jealous, it's just because of your perception. I've already like worked on that. And I don't see, because I create a reality where everyone support. Okay, maybe it's not 100%, but it feels, I'm not worried about it. But I know that I'm supported. People are excited for my, like what's going on in my own life. They're excited for my successes. I'm also excited for other people's successes. Okay, so if someone is angry and jealous, acting angry and jealous in my reality, I know it was just coming from me from the past. I'm not worried about it. I could probably create a new perception of them changing and conforming to being supportive. Or if I don't care, I could just say, I don't care, right? It depends on if it's someone important to you or not. Okay, so do you know that? Do you know how it's all oneness? And when you observe what everyone is yourself pushed out, what that means is everyone in your reality is responding to you and your thoughts and beliefs and assumptions about who they are and about who, when you think about them, who they think you are. It's all coming from you though. Okay. Okay. So Sassy Hot Cheeto said, I listened to your 8-hour sleep tape. And an ex from 6 years ago texted me paragraphs saying sorry. Look at that. So isn't that a great success story? Even though it wasn't your desire, but the success is you've let go or released, right? You've let go and released kind of in a way worries and doubts. And you're stepping into that person, that version, that identity that you want, right? And you're seeing a reflection. So use that to your your advantage in that is saying, oh wow, like you're the operant power. Way to go. That's amazing, right? Okay, so let those like achievements or manifestations, always acknowledge those, because that will help build your belief that you're actually the creator. Okay, because that's probably, I don't know, like in the beginning, that understanding that you're the creator. It's a different thought, it's a different mindset, a different thought process, because we didn't know that, right? And if you don't see it, you still don't know it. All right, anyway. Okay, Sarah, what if you feel like giving up because you've manifested but have been trying to get back? Trying to get back what? Okay, well, here's the thing. Don't resist it. If you feel like giving up, first of all, if you have a desire and you manifest it or you don't manifest it, you're allowed to change your mind at any time. So, don't resist. If you feel like giving up, just say, that's okay. I feel like giving up. I feel like giving up. That's okay. It's okay to feel like giving up. You know what? You're going to move into a state where that will release the idea of like, oh no, I'm going to give up. I'm going to, like where you're stuck there, but like, just allow it and say, what if I did give up? Okay. I'm not good. And then because you're a deliberate creator, then you shift into just start to think about the things, make a life list, right? Make a bucket list or life list, those things you want to do. No, Sassy Hachito, that was not a coincidence. That is a manifestation, but it came through the path of least resistance because you have no attachment to that person from 6 years ago in your life. There was no attachment, right? Do you see that? There was no attachment. You didn't really care. So sometimes if we overly care about things being in our life and we feel so attached to it, we're feeling so attached to something because we feel like we don't have it. But you actually do, and you don't even know it. Okay, well, I want you to know it. Now you know it. Now you know it. You do have it. It's within you. It's within you. Okay, so no coincidences. There are no coincidences. It's not even. That's the old version of you who thinks there's coincidence. Step into the new identity of you who knows that that's not a coincidence, that's a deliberate creation. Or, like that's a manifestation. Crystalina, I'm trying to manifest a trip, but I want more money. Any tips for fast cash flow? Script it out. I've always had really great success when I script out, money comes to me easily. If you have things in your life, like whether it's work or whether it's a promotion, picture what that looks like. Okay, picture what it looks like. First of all, you want to go on the trip. Well, if you go on that trip, that implies that you got that cash. So start imagining you already went on that trip, and imagine that right now in the present moment that it already took place. Okay. Okay, hold on, I lost my spot. I only have a minute or two. In 10 minutes, I'm going live in my VIP group with my sorry, I was just reading through here. Yeah, I'm going live in my VIP group in 10 minutes to talk about identity, shifting your identity right now to be that version of you. So I just have maybe like 2 or 3 more minutes. Boy, Mom, you said, I almost booked a one-on-one with you. Would you say if I grasp the concept very pretty well, I don't need it? Well, you don't need it if you don't, here's the thing. You decide that. Tell yourself, I've grasped the concept. I know what I'm doing. I've got this, okay? Are you in my free Facebook group? You can ask questions there too. And I've got the VIP group where I go live all the time. It's up to you. Some people like that one-on-one coaching just to help find the blocks or the stories. It's kind of like the stories that you tell yourself. So that's the power in the one-on-one. That you can also figure out yourself. You could figure out just by telling yourself the story. But the thing is, sometimes we're not observing and aware of our own story. That's why it's powerful to have that help. So absolutely up to you, Hi, Jackie. Do you think gratitude is necessary to manifest good things? Well, I'm not telling you have to walk around saying, I'm so grateful, but the feeling of gratitude is a feeling when you are, when you have money, this money in your life or the love in your life or the car, you just manifested or you just have a new car in your life and it's like, wow, this feels really good. That's the feeling of gratitude. Like, wow, I'm so thankful. I love it. That's a similar match, right? So gratitude is matching I love this. I'm grateful for this. Okay, gratitude, in my opinion, I do feel like it's it's not necessary, but in my reality, I like it. I'll just say it like that. I like it, right? And gratitude is a really easy way to get in the state of the wish fulfilled by being grateful for what you already have in the present moment. So here's the thing, when we want to manifest something, it's because we feel like we don't have it. It's out in the future and it's far away. Well, if you could feel the gratitude of the present moment, you're creating that matching reality right now. Okay, and you know what your desire is. It's not like you need to even affirm your desire because it's you creating. You know what that desire is. Okay, but if you're not consistent, then don't you get hot and cold results? I'm getting so confused. Okay, so I guess when the question about consistency, you want to be consistent more in your story. Absolutely, yeah. Okay, so there is that. I was thinking more consistent in your day and habits and structure and when you affirm. But here's what you do want to be consistent in. You absolutely want to be consistent with your mindset, or you be consistent knowing that you're the creator, okay? So the reason you would get hot and cold results would be because you're starting to doubt or pay too much attention and give importance to outer circumstances rather than go within. So you want to be consistently, here's what you do consistently. Tell the story you want to do and consistently know that you are the operant power. You consistently know that you're creating. Those would be the most important things about consistency. Okay, but when it comes to, you know, the habits and consistency of your day and affirming and visualizing and techniques, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, guys, last question. How do I be patient? I know I'm aligning since I'm having men interested in me, but not SP yet. Okay, you tell yourself, I'm patient, I can be patient, I know what I'm doing. By the way, remember, don't focus so much on time. That's a big kind of illusion in a way. Well, here's the thing, you can see beyond time. So you see how duality works, like how the 3D reality works, right? But you know something more. And that what you know more of is that you are more powerful than the 3D world, okay? So don't focus on linear time, and don't focus on, I have to, I mean, you could say, I'm a patient. That patience will feel relaxing, relieved. So being patient is powerful. Okay, for me, I did create I'm patient by affirming it. I'm really patient. I'm really like patient and calm, and my manifestations come really at ease. Okay, here's why that's powerful, because you'll feel more relaxed. You create that you're patient, you're relaxed, and now boom, you're not tense and worried about your manifestation. So that's what's powerful. Also looking at linear, you know, time-space reality and linear time. It's already existing. Your reality already exists right now. Okay. So you might want to change your story, like, I'm aligning and I have all these men interested, and that means my SP, it's done, right? You could say that to yourself. Instead of saying but, every time you say but, catch what you say and change it, because now you're saying but SP, and that's your deep belief. It's happening in this area of my life, but not in this area. And that belief and that how you identify with that belief is manifesting. Okay. So anytime you say, if you're thinking but, then that's a good time to kind of catch yourself. Okay. And just connect with that higher identity within you that's creating this world. Okay. All right. I love you all. I do have to run. I have my VIP group, but if you are interested in joining, I would love to have you join. It's free for 3 days. The link's in my bio. I do have one-on-one coaching if you want additional help. I have my Facebook group. That's a free community if you want that kind of help as well. You guys are all so powerful. I will see you next time. Bye.